What is investing? Investing is understanding the underlying value of something and then putting your money in that and then waiting typically at a medium amount of time or usually a very long time for your assessment to be proven right. So an example of this is investing in the S&P 500, which is the 500 largest US-based publicly traded companies, which is like the gold standard of the stock market. Investing is finding something that has value, understanding why it has value, and then buying it and holding it for long enough that the price is higher than what you paid for it. Ideally a lot higher, which typically means you have to wait a lot longer. Okay, so what is gambling? Gambling is trying to find something that will go up before you get out. People are constantly trying to do this with Solana or XRP, and they're like, but Joel, it's going to go up faster. I'm like, why do you believe that? Well, because anytime Bitcoin's going up, it often goes up faster. And I'm like, okay, that may be the case, but when the tide comes in, the trash floats before the boats, right? Because it takes more water to raise the boats. So why don't you invest entirely in trash? Like, why would you make any effort to invest in good things when you can always invest in the trash that floats first? Well, they're like, yeah, but it's not trash. And then they try to articulate why it's not trash, which generally just communicates to me that they have no idea what they're talking about or how Solana or XRP works. It doesn't make any sense for you to try to convince me unless you understand more about Solana or XRP than I do. And so far, I haven't found anybody that understands more about either of those than I do. And I think they're both a bad investment. XRP because I think it's mostly hype and a scam, and Solana because I think it's highly likely that it just gets outcompeted by something else. And if XRP is real, I think it will also be outcompeted by something else. If you have your money in something because you think it's going to go up fast, but you don't know why, or you know it's going to go to zero, but you're hoping to get out before it does, that is gambling. And I do not recommend gambling. Gambling is a great way to lose money. That is not what I do. I am never gambling. Gambling is stupid. It's how you lose money. Which means not only do I not gamble in the rest of life, I'm not going to gamble by sticking my money in something. If the goal is to invest in something going up fast, why are they not in Fartcoin? It's an actual real crypto. It's called Fartcoin. And it went up like 1,500% in like a week or two. Sometime in the last month. It was like one of the best performing cryptos was Fartcoin. Fartcoin is stupid. Everybody knows it's stupid. 100% of the reason people are investing in it is because they think it will go up and then they will get out before everybody realizes how stupid it is. I'm like, if your goal is for something to go up, why not Fartcoin? Like, why are you trying to convince me that Solana or XRP or any of these other crazy cryptos, you're betting on something where most of the upside's already gone. You don't want to gamble on something that's really a gamble. You want to pretend you're investing when you're really gambling.